Hi, my name is Mark Reich of Reich Precision. I'm going to show you today how I draw the spines back on a full hardened blade. As many of you know, I differentially harden my blades and etch them so that you can see the hardening lines, and basically that's to refine the grain on the edge. Once I'm done with that, I fully harden the entire blade, and then I draw the spine back to a spring temper. Now this allows this spring steel back here on the spine to support a very hard edge, and you kind of get the best of both worlds. I'm going to zoom you in here a little bit so you can see a little bit closer what I'm doing. Alright, the first thing I like to do is I like to draw a line on my blade where I want the mud to stop, because wherever I put that mud, the heat won't get to it. I just got my tray filled with clay and sand to support my aluminum angle. And I just start out by putting a little mound of this heatsink material, which is just crushed bentonite and mineral oil with a little quench oil mixed in there. And this putty knife is just about the right width to leave the right depth of heatsink material. This is a pretty small blade, kind of long, so it's a little bit trickier to do a blade like this. I just tamp that mud down to where I can just see my line. Need a little bit more back here. It's not such a big deal if I have to temper this again, but if I over temper it, then I have to start over and re-harden the blade. So I'm pretty careful about getting that material right up to the line. And then I just barely cover the tip, because I want that tip to be fairly tough, not quite so hard and brittle. That looks pretty good. Doesn't take too long. Now I just fire up my MAP gas torches, and I'll heat this blade up, and I'm going to be watching the spine. And the color that I'm looking for is kind of a silver blue color. That means I've brought it up to about 800 degrees, which will drop the Rockwell down to 40 or 45. But it will be very, very flexible and very, very tough. Quenched it in Park 50. Park 50 is a fast oil, so it'll take the heat away pretty quickly. Won't let it migrate down to the edge. And that, you can see the beautiful color changes, and you can see right on top here, it's kind of a silver blue. It goes through all the ranges of the color. So I know I got it about 410 degrees down here. This purple line indicates about 500 degrees or something like that. But that's a very nice looking blade now. And it will be very strong, very tough.